Modern life makes us feel emotionally attacked by everything. A delayed reply ruins our mood. A bad comment stays in our head for 3 days. Someone else's success makes us question our entire life. One awkward interaction gets replayed in our mind all night. And after a while, we become exhausted from reacting emotionally to everything around us. The Stoics believed this was destroying human beings long before the internet ever existed. Stoicism was an ancient Greek and Roman philosophy practiced by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. And despite what many people think, Stoicism was never about becoming emotionless. It was about becoming emotionally resilient. Because Stoics believed most human suffering comes from confusing two things: what we can control and what we cannot. We cannot control whether someone loves us back. We cannot control other people's opinions. We cannot control rejection. We cannot control uncertainty. We cannot control the future. But we spend so much of our lives mentally fighting these realities anyway, and that resistance creates suffering. Epictetus once wrote, "Some things are within our power while others are not." Which sounds simple, but it quietly changes the way we experience almost everything, because we become psychologically attached to outcomes. We need the text back, the validation, the closure, the reassurance, the success, the certainty, and when life refuses to give us those things, we collapse emotionally. Stoicism teaches something much harder. We can survive uncertainty. We can survive embarrassment, rejection, failure, not knowing what happens next. The Stoics believe peace begins where control ends, and that idea alone can change the way we experience modern life. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself that external events are not what destroy us. It is our judgment of those events. Two people can experience the exact same rejection. One sees it as proof they are unlovable. The other sees it as part of being human. Same event, different suffering. And this becomes incredibly important in modern life because we are exposed to emotional triggers constantly. Social media, news, comparison, algorithms designed to manipulate attention and insecurity. We wake up already overstimulated, already anxious, already mentally rehearsing disasters that have not even happened yet. Seneca once wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." And a huge percentage of modern anxiety exists entirely in the imagination. Future conversations, future embarrassment, future rejection, future failure. The mind creates emotional pain for events that do not even exist yet. Stoicism teaches us to return to reality, the present moment, to what is actually happening, to what is actually within our control. And strangely, that mindset creates a kind of emotional freedom many of us rarely experience. Because once we stop demanding certainty from life, we stop feeling betrayed every time life becomes unpredictable. Stoicism does not promise happiness all the time. It does not promise a perfect life. It promises stability, the ability to remain standing emotionally even when life becomes difficult. And maybe that is why Stoicism still feels so relevant now. We know more than any generation before us, but many of us have never learned how to sit calmly with our own mind.
Welcome to Noema! Subscribe for more philosophy, psychology, and beautiful existential crises every week.